I just got back from seeing Aquaman, and I just wanted to get my thoughts out there while they were still fresh in my mind. The thought that kept sticking out to me as I was watching the film was how this really didn't feel like a superhero movie, and I mean that in the best possible way. I don't know about you guys, but I've gotten a little sick of the superhero movie formula. There's the origin story, then the superhero has fun being a superhero for a little while, but accidentally creates a supervillain. Everything seems fine for a while until the supervillain attacks. Superhero stops villain and learns a valuable lesson. This is nearly every superhero movie. Every single one. Now, Aquaman doesn't entirely subvert this formula. It still has its origin story, and he does accidentally create a supervillain, but that's pretty much where the connections end. The movie feels more like an Indiana Jones film than it does a superhero film. The plot of the film centers around Arthur Curry, a half-human, half-Atlantean, despite never having been to Atlantis. He uses his enhanced abilities to help others, giving him the nickname Aquaman. His brother Orm sits on the throne of Atlantis and wants to declare war on the surface world. Aquaman must team up with the traitorous Princess Mira to get a magical trident that will prove that he is the true king and stop his brother. It sounds like a lot, because it's a lot. But Willem Dafoe and Dolph Lundgren are in this movie, and their presence alone does a lot of heavy lifting. Also, this movie looks great. The scenes in Atlantis are gorgeous, although it's obviously computer generated. They counter this nicely by having everything on land be a practical effect. And I mean everything, even the fight scenes. When Atlantean soldiers are on land, they are in these big, bulky suits of armor, but it's all practical. It looks like Aquaman is fighting a villain from Power Rangers, but it's an important part of the film. To Arthur, the land is his home. The land is what grounds him. That's why they are only using practical effects there. And when he gets to Atlantis, he is awestruck. It's a world of magic that he could never even have imagined. The stories could have never prepared him for this sight because it's actually so visually distinct from anything he has ever seen before. Really impressive visual storytelling there. I don't want to get too much more into it because I'm sure there are a lot of people that still haven't seen it. Needless to say, I really did enjoy this film. I did have some issues with it. It went on a little too long, and while the main cast were all really good, there were some actors that were pretty bad. All in all, though, really good movie, and definitely one of DC Universe's best. Thank you guys so much for watching and sticking around to the end. You can check out some of my older videos right here, and I think that's everything. Let's get out of here.